distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to officiate this occasion, which marks the presentation and the launch of the National Development Strategy number 2. The development blueprint will guide the implementation of our programs and projects for the period 2026 to 2030. It further signifies our resolve and determination to accelerate our transition towards a prosperous and empowered upper middle income society as enunciated in Vision 2030. Let me at the outset congratulate all our stakeholders, ministries, departments, and agencies for the unity of purpose and focus you demonstrated during the conceptualization and subsequent formulation of this strategy. In doing so, it is pleasing that you executed the task guided by the principle of inclusivity and our mantra of leaving no one and no place behind. The NDS2 is thus an outcome of broad-based national consultations. I say to you, well done, Makorokoto and Flope. It encapsulates the voices, the hopes, and aspirations of our people from across the country. The various perspectives of the private sector, faith-based organizations, development partners, and the diaspora were also taken into account. It is a document that embodies unity, self-reliance, and shared responsibility in line with our national development philosophy, Nika, Inovakwa, Igotongwa, Igonamatirwa, Nevenewai. The National Development Strategy 2 seeks to consolidate the gains achieved to date. In keeping with my administration's focus on professionalism and high work ethic, the implementation of this strategy will be anchored on stakeholder participation, value for money, and a timely delivery of impactful results. All public institutions are challenged, therefore, to develop and nurture service delivery standards that suit our unique local realities, while also dovetailing with global best practices. Through this commitment, my government assures citizens of timely, people-centered, and quality service delivery, befitting an empowered and a prosperous upper middle-income society. In line with our Zimbabwe's Open for Business drive, the NDS2 will continue to advance reforms aimed at enhancing competitiveness and reducing the cost as well as the complexity of doing business. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, the overarching objectives of the National Development Strategy 2 include: 1. Sustaining a stable and a predictable macroeconomic environment that promotes investment, innovation, productivity, and resilience, while strengthening, diversifying, and deepening the financial sector to enhance domestic resource mobilization and broaden financial inclusion. 2, transform the economy from a primary commodity-based to a diversified, broad-based, modern upper-middle income country through accelerating value addition and beneficiation. 3, develop a strong, modern, and resilient infrastructure backbone across all sectors of the economy that supports productivity and sustainable socio-economic development. 4, increase agricultural productivity to achieve food and nutrition security, as well as promote sustainable agro-processing value chains, strengthen climate resilience and environmental sustainability. 5, promote science, technology, innovation, and human capital development for the realization of a knowledge-driven and digitally enabled economy. 6, strengthen devolution and decentralization to promote equitable and inclusive national development. 7, accelerate job creation, youth development, and entrepreneurship, as well as promoting the growth of the sport, creative, and cultural industries. 8, enhance social development, universal access to quality health, education, and other social services. 9, enhance brand Zimbabwe, strengthen international relations and regional integration, attract foreign direct investment, promote tourism, and advance diplomatic and trade development. 10, strengthen governance and security institutions to consolidate the prevailing unity, the peace and social cohesion we enjoy in the country. To achieve these broad objectives, we have set for ourselves 10 national priorities whose development impact transcends all sectors of the economy. Further, our priorities are aligned to regional, continental, and global development frameworks. These encompass the SADC Regional Indicative Strategic Development Plan, the African Union Agenda 2063, and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, to ensure that our communities benefit from our natural resources and events, the strategy will prioritize industrialization, modernization, value addition, and beneficiation, predominantly of agriculture and mineral commodities. The importance of infrastructure, orderly and planned human resettlements in our pursuit of Vision 2030 cannot be overemphasized. The strategy will equally focus on the implementation of comprehensive interventions in energy, in transport, ICT, water and sanitation, as well as housing development. These are key enablers for inclusive economic growth and structural transformation. Riding on the unprecedented gains realized in agriculture, particularly in maize, wheat, and tobacco, the NDS2 will see us ring-fence our national food and nutrition security. We foresee this to be achieved through increased productivity, modern storage infrastructure, and enhanced climate resilience. The need to climate-proof our agriculture, establish sustainable irrigation, along with integrated land and water management, will result in increased investments in these areas. With regards to science, technology, digitalization, innovation, and human capital development, NDS2 has been designed to enhance the quality of education through science, vocational education training, and lifelong learning. The intricate nexus between academia, innovation, and industry is said to be consolidated. Job creation, entrepreneurship, youth and women empowerment, as well as the growth of the sport, creative and cultural industries remain of critical importance under my administration. Support for content creation resonates with nation building, development and value addition to aid industrialization, as well as entrepreneurship programs for youth and women will be enhanced. Additionally, government will continue to roll out measures to formalize small to medium enterprises, promote sport and creative industries, as well as protect intellectual property. Comrades, ladies and gentlemen, our ZANU-PF-led government is a listening and a people-centered administration. I'm very sincere about this one. Under my leadership, therefore, equitable regional development and inclusivity will be achieved across provinces through the accelerated implementation of the devolution and decentralization agenda. Under the National Development Strategy number 2, broader social development and the mainstreaming of cross-cutting development issues such as gender, disability, and overall social protection remain key. Strategic interventions, inclusive of modernization of our country's healthcare infrastructure, availability of medicines, expansion of a health insurance cover, and implementing gender-responsive policies shall be rolled out at a faster pace. Meanwhile, unity, peace, security, and the integrity of our national institutions remain the required solid foundation upon which we must successfully implement the NDS number 2. Hence, the strategy must entrench and deepen transparency, accountability. Our fight against corruption across all sectors will continue unabated. Zimbabwe will also continue to uphold international commitments on human rights, on peace and security, while fostering dialogue, national unity, and the rule of law. With regards to the diplomatic and international relations front, we remain guided by our enduring philosophy that Zimbabwe is a friend to all and an enemy to none unless you choose. The strategy must give prominence to the Brand Zimbabwe initiative while continuing with the engagement and re-engagement policy which we pursue. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, the success of any plan or strategy lies largely in its comprehensive rollout and the timeless execution. To this end, the implementation of the National Development Strategy number 2 will be anchored on robust and well-coordinated supportive structures that promote communication and dissemination, coherence, accountability, and inclusivity for the delivery of our national priorities and objectives. In order to realize high impact results, strengthen performance management and accountability, the NDS2 will be monitored and evaluated through a digitally enabled integrated results-based management framework. This will be augmented by dedicated data units in ministries, departments, and agencies to enhance validation and reporting. I call upon all the people of our motherland, Zimbabwe, my brothers and sisters, of course inclusive of development partners, to put shoulder on the wheel and rally behind this transformational national development strategy, together in unity. With focus and unwavering determination, let us play our respective parts to accelerate progress and surpass the development aspirations and expectations as envisioned in this document. Our cherished national vision is becoming a reality, leveraging our domestic resource endowments, the hard-working nature of our people, the ingenuity of our youths, along with the invaluable role of our citizens in the diaspora. Nothing in this plan is impossible. Let us all continue to uphold the enduring principles of service, patriotism, loyalty, hard, honest work, production and productivity for the prosperity, the development, and the modernization of our only beloved motherland, Zimbabwe. Let us move forward hand in hand, building, modernizing, and industrializing our country. I'm sorry very much. Gatrambe chivakani kayedu isibene vai. Nyika inovakwa, igotongwa, igonamatiwa, nevene vai. Ukabona Pemwe nyika vana matirayo kwenyu kuyo kwavaka nematirarini. With these remarks, it is now my honor and privilege to declare the National Development Strategy number 2 officially launched, which has all across every sector of the economy and society great success as we embark on the journey ahead. A brighter and a more prosperous future is certain as we remain united as a people. God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe. Thank you.